Muffin here. Welcome back to the channel. Doing an ultimate showdown of the T57 Heavy versus AMX 50B. Doing a 7 versus 7 head-to-head battle. Going to be doing a few here just to see what the outcome is. Which one will come up on top? Which one may be better than the other? I'm the T57 Heavy. I personally think there are some things both about these tanks that definitely have some strengths, but honestly, I think they're both very, very comparable tanks. There's some slight differences between the two. The T57 does have a slightly better DPM, slightly better penetration, and they have the same average damage with their cannon. Accuracy kind of equivalates out to be about the same. I wouldn't say there's much difference there. And the maneuverability is better when it comes to the AMX. So looking at both these tanks, they are quite comparable. The other thing I want to mention is the gun depression on the AMX has 10 degrees, whereas I believe on the T57 is only 8 degrees, which still isn't bad. But that extra degrees of gun depression, that bit more better maneuverability, I do like that edge, but I think it comes down to the specific play style of the player, because the T57 Heavies, there's areas of that turret kind of around its, I wouldn't necessarily say it's gun mantlet, but more of that upper part of the turret can be quite difficult and strong, almost impenetrable. It is very strong, and you'll notice even through these games we're doing, we do get some bounces off of them. And the AMX can do the same thing, however, it's not as strong. The turret is much weaker. When you do hyper angle it a little bit, you can get bounces or those non-penetrating shots, but it's just, it doesn't have as strong a point. So kind of going here, trying to get center, just seeing what we can do. Some excellent snapshots off that AMX as it just was crossing over. So far the AMX is down 2, T57 is down 2. We're gonna just see what we can do here, kind of just repositioning myself a little bit as to not get in too bad of a position here against this other AMX. And so the thing about both these tanks, they both have that auto loading mechanism. They both hold 3 shells and can do over 1,000 damage when you can come out and clip that enemy with all 3 shells. So it is quite deadly, and honestly just such a beautiful setup that these tanks have. And you'll notice even as I'm playing these tanks that sometimes I'll shoot some shells and I won't use the whole, like I won't use all my rounds, but I'll kind of reload in the middle so that when I do get myself in front of an enemy, I can hurry up, clip them out, and then just make sure that's full and ready. So great game. Looks like the T57s actually had this one. So T57's 1, AMX 50B 0. Let me know in the comments below before the video finishes which tank you prefer and why that's the case. So going into the second one right here, already kind of being at the top, which kind of gives us a bit of good advantage. Trying to get to a quick position to see if I can get some shots snapped off here at the enemy. The accuracy really isn't too bad. However, I have noticed a little bit of RNG not quite on my side. So there was a beautiful bounce just off that upper part of that turret, which is very strong. And just trying to see if we can just get some shots here. And beautiful. Was able to get just a couple shots there. Okay, we need some members of our team to help support that right side so we don't get too surrounded here in the center. Hopefully we can have somebody just hold that side enough. So, oh, looks like we maybe, yep, we're getting hit over here on the side. Shoot. Oh no. And unfortunately, bounce that round. You can bounce rounds off that. Oh, dang. Okay. Not on my side. That just had a couple unfortunate shots there. I thought I would have been easily able to penetrate. We are now in this very uncomfortable position. And so this actually is quite a good place for the AMX 50B with that better gun depression and being able to exercise that on this terrain that's a little bit more hilly. T57 having 8 degrees really isn't bad. Okay, we are we are falling apart here, so looks like we're down 2. AMX is only down 1. AMX is ahead. And really just quite lethal. Let's see. Okay, just unfortunately just did not quite get the hit there. Oh, here we go, here we go. Shoot it. Oh. A little bit of an exchange of damage there. Unfortunately, I was a little bit too low on health. Great shot by that AMX. Once again, I want to thank all my subscribers that it helped. If you want to help with either these historical vids, challenge vids, ultimate showdown vids, these different series I do, send me a friend request. I'm on the NA server, do this ever so often. Become part of the Discord. I do announce when I do this as well. So it looks like the AMX was able to make a comeback. So the score is now 1-1. Honestly, great games, and we try to swap out players, have a lot of people in the training rooms when doing this to make sure we're giving people a fair shot at being a part of this, so it's not like once we have our 7-on-7 it's stuck, but just to kind of mix it up and get some different flavor. So here, just going into the third match, just seeing what we can do. Now, unfortunately, I was not able to get the split screen perspective for this game, but on the last one right after this, I was able to. So trying to just come up here just to the center to see what we can do. Hopefully just get some shots over here on the side. Okay, looks like we're getting some eyes on some more enemies. Oh, okay, this is perfect. Can we get it down? No. That is where the AMX actually would have been great. If I would have had that 2 extra degrees of gun depression, I think I could have got him. Beautiful shot there by that AMX 50B. So I'm somewhat in an okay position here. However, I think we can do better. Let's see. Okay, so it looks like an AMX is down and a T57 is down. So still 6v6 with the AMX having 1 win and the T57 having 1 win. So I'm going to try going down here. Want to get kind of a different angle on these guys here. Oh, he's moving back, which is smart, making sure I don't have any guys coming up here. Just try to take care of these guys here real quick. Okay, beautiful. We should be able to take him out. 1, oh, 2, beautiful, okay. So I've got 1 round left, and I'm just choosing to reload because next time I get into the game and come across another target to shoot at, I want to make sure I've got my three rounds ready to go. So far so good. It looks like the T57s are ahead. I'm gonna try coming up here from just a different angle and just see what we can do. Whoop, there we go. Beautiful. Great shot there. They're pushing over on the other side. Let's see if we can get into the action here real quick. I don't feel like I did a lot here in this game, but honestly, good job by both sides. Can we get a shot off? No, not quite. Not really too concerned. I should have probably reloaded a little earlier on, but oh well, I still have 2 shells. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, and we're able to get a bounce and another one. Beautiful. So it looks like the T57 took the third one, and now let's see what's going to happen. Is it going to end on a tie, or is the T57 going to take the cup? So we'll see what happens. See who is going to come out on top as the winner of the Ultimate Showdown. I mean, honestly, quite a sight when doing these Ultimate Showdowns, these 7 versus 7, similar tank types, controversial. Just absolutely love this. Have done E100 versus Mouse, SU100Y versus SU100. Have a whole series. Planning on doing more, get a lot of requests, so definitely have plans to do a lot more. Trying to get into an aggressive position here. Getting hit quite a bit. I don't know if that was quite worth it. I am much more of an aggressive player, sometimes a little bit more than... Okay, so... Alright, we're in a bit of trouble here. Alright, let's just see what we can do. Alright, so unfortunately, looks like the T57. Okay, I don't want to get into a... Don't want to quite get into a DPM exchange here. Can end up wasting each other pretty fast. See if we can use this guy just for cover here. So looks like the AMX is ahead, T57 is down 1. And okay, trying to just see. I guess I could have switched to heat there. Now we are in a bit of trouble here. I'm actually now stuck. The guy behind me is actually backing up against me, so I actually can't do anything. And wow, great work by the AMX 50B. So T57s honestly got dominated quite a bit in this one, but I'll be honest with you, I think they're both fairly comparable tanks. Both definitely have their strengths and weaknesses. You can really put them in certain places to really help. I think even using a little bit of that hilly terrain in that park area really did, and actually was some good positioning by them. And then unfortunately just did not do that good in this one. So honestly, both good tanks in my opinion. Hope you enjoyed the vid. This is the Muffin here. Stay cool and keep tanking.